Welcome back to the Syndicate, guys. Yesterday we came with one play from our source. He came with Wisconsin-Milwaukee plus the deuce. They get the job done, winning the first half 31-27 and the second half 53-40. They didn't need the deuce as they win the game wire to wire. Now, bottom line, guys, is another obscure matchup. Another game not in the top 25, coming off the over on Monday in the Iowa State game where they blew the doors off 25 points over the posted number, getting the job done in easy fashion. I was on Brian Blessing's radio show at sportsbookradio.com yesterday, archived below at johnsyndicate.com and daytradesports.com, my trading site, and I was going over the mathematics of why you don't lay the posted heavy wood against these number one, number two top teams. Yesterday was the same scenario as the public was all over Kentucky, and I said it was a good spot to bounce on them in the second half if they were losing, but they had the lead yesterday. They were winning the game 38-34. We laid off this game. They actually lost the second half 35-33. They get away as they're now 24-0, still win 71-69. We lay off that matchup. I also told you guys on the radio yesterday to stay away from certain high-profile teams because it's not that easy. Line makers concentrate on these games, and they're not looking at games like Wisconsin-Milwaukee where you're getting two at home and it's an absolute debacle blowout, or on Monday when you're 25 points over the posted number. This is syndicate betting at its final, as we were plus 28.2 units last week, and we are plus 10 units this week, plus 38.2 units in the last 7 days. Now, a lot of guys, they get obsessed and they go, what are your records? What are your records? What's your win-loss percentage? And what I basically tell clients is each and every week, win-loss percentages, they bore me. It doesn't matter. Money management is the key. But if you must know, since last Monday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 and 1. 9 and 1 in the last 10. 9 and 1 in the last 10 matchups, plus 38.2 units. That means dime players plus 38,200. $100 players plus $3,820. Bottom line is you have to have a consistent money management system or you will not profit. Now, you may say 9 and 1, what a great run. Each game comes from a different source, from a different syndicate outfit that we work with in college basketball. This is about knowing your sources and knowing your information. This is not about handicapping locks of the years or games of the month. This is about syndicate betting at its finest. If you want to treat your betting as a business, pick up the phone and make the call. I had an interesting call. A gentleman just called me from lovely Toronto, Ontario, Canada, up north. He has a $25,000 bankroll. He was looking to make a purchase online for single digits, and he wanted to find out how to access the hot play of the day. And then when I explained to him about our syndicate program and how to access these sharp plays that are available to our top players, he was more worried about our fee than he was the money that he could actually make. And I explained to him that we have algorithmic plays, we have system plays, we have handicap plays from, providers that we deal with. But by all means, they're very streaky and you want to play these games at a very small rate. When you go to a car dealership, you do not expect to get a Mercedes or a Ferrari for the price of a Toyota Corolla. Do not make purchases based upon what is the cheapest, just like you don't do in every other walk of life. Make purchases based upon what you're risking on the games. Far too many times I get the phone call, I paid a service $500 and I lost $20,000. He paid the service $500 for what period of time? Oh, for the season. Well, what does he play a game? $500 a game. The guy should be ashamed of himself. You get exactly what you pay for, my friends. It's not rocket science. If the source you were dealing with was that good, he wouldn't be so cheap. 9 and 1 on the last run. Not 10 and 0. No one's perfect. The syndicate winning